Hey, welcome back to Frustrated but Faithful, where faith isn't always pretty, but it's powerful. Definitely. I'm Justin, and today I want to talk about something that really hits home and probably hits home for a lot of you guys too. Your gifts, your alignment, and finding your flow. For the longest time, I asked God, why do I feel stuck? Why does everything I touch seem to just stall out? I pushed harder, I studied more, I worked harder. I was out longer than any other rep out there. Sorry, I'm just not trying to toot my horn, but I did the homework. I studied. I talked to the best reps. I talked to everybody and just tried to find that one little issue to correct to get me to where I thought I would be. But something down deep inside always still felt off. One day through my spirit, God spoke to me and said, "You're using your talents, but not in the way I designed them." See, many of us have incredible skills, leadership, communication, healing, creativity. But when they're out of alignment with your calling, it just drains you. Man, I got to tell you, it makes sense now. I was just drained every day coming home. I felt like, what's going on? Why do I go out in the morning? I have all this energy. I eat decently, I work out, and I just still come home and I feel like I'm drained and I'm just pushing against this invisible wall trying to get it to move. And that's because you're out of alignment. You just are not getting where you need to be. And all that does is drain your drive. So I realized my real talents was just not selling, it was connecting, helping people see what's possible, encouraging them to rise up when they've lost their spark. And I got to tell you, I lost my spark a long time ago. When I started using my voices to lift others, to help them get unstuck, I started to feel that divine flow again. The last couple of days since I've been putting out these videos, I just feel like there is a weight that has been lifted off my back, and it feels good. And I feel like there's hope. I feel like I am moving forward, even though it's not as fast as I want it to be. I'm moving forward. So I'm here to help people get unstuck. I started to feel the divine flow again, like I said, which was nice. Things clicked this week. Doors are opening slowly, but that's fine, because I am in alignment. So I got a challenge for some of you out there today. Um, Ask yourself, what gifts have you buried because you didn't see them as valuable? What are you forcing to have outcomes your way? Or are you forcing or trying to find flow and getting it where God will help you guide to the outcome you need to be? When you operate in alignment with your divine purpose, life doesn't become easier, but it becomes effortless. It's that light feeling. I'm serious. It's hard to describe. Like I said, it just feels like there's this little spark of hopeful, and it just seems a little easier that things are getting to where my flow and where I should be in the universe. And that sounds weird, and I get it because for the longest time I grinded hard. I did what I needed to do, and it just seemed like I said at the beginning of this, I just came home drained, and it just got exhausting. I'm serious, just pure plain exhausted. So all right. Uh, in closing today, I just want to say thanks for watching the channel. I hope you're getting some good information. I try and put it out every day. I'm just going to be doing it 2 or 3 times a week right now. Just coming up with, just trying to find some great content that relates home to a lot of you out there. So realize you are never to live stuck. Never. You are meant to flow. Thanks for tuning in to Frustrated but Faithful. Remember, the wait is not wasted. The silence isn't punishment, and your gifts are still waiting to be activated. Stay faithful, stay raw, and stay aligned because faith, it isn't always pretty, but it is powerful. Have a great day.